So I made it through the first switchback and was immediately rewarded with another really difficult uphill section.
Okay, this is getting challenging. Oh no. Maybe I'm stuck. Yeah. I gotta get my bike positioned that way.
I kind of got stuck in a rut here, and I had a big rock in front of me, which I couldn't really keep going forward in the rut. And unfortunately, where the bike was, I couldn't really put it on the kickstand. So I was trying to get it unstuck, and I'm about to make a pretty bad mistake. If you see, the ground on the right side of me is up quite a bit higher than the left, which led to that. The big mistake here was falling over to the left. If I had fallen over to the right side, it would have been a lot easier, really, because right now, the way the motorcycle's sitting, the tires are up like higher than the handlebars, which I found out made the bike really difficult to try to pick up in that position. Okay, this idea here I'm trying didn't work at all. All it did was kind of drag the bike and turn it a little bit on the ground, which actually gave me an idea. If I could turn the bike enough, it would put it in a position that it would be a lot easier to pick up. So, I mean, it was a stupid idea in that it didn't work for the intended purpose, but it gave me a different idea as far as like turning the bike while it was on the ground, and by doing that, it kind of led to me being able to get the bike right again and get moving. So at this point, the motorcycle's in a different position than it was when I originally fell over. In this position here, the tires are a little bit lower than what the handlebars are now, and that made it easier to pick up. So I was able to pick it up and continue riding. Uh, Unfortunately, right before I get to the top of the hill, or so, the battery in my camera gave out, so I don't have the complete thing. But what I did was I drove up. There's one more switchback to go before you get to the top. I made it up to that switchback, and there was a nice flat part there where I was able to put the kickstand down and park the bike. I had taken off the panniers and all the luggage and left that here, so I had to walk back down, I think, 3 or 4 trips in order to get all my luggage to put back on the bike. But like I said, I was able to make it up to the next switchback without an incident. And then the final incline up to the top of Gray Mountain, that wasn't bad at all. So I was able to make it to the top, and after that, there's a few miles of some real smooth two-track before I got to Coconino Rim Road. Since I did this ride, I've actually done some researching on picking up the motorcycle. I kind of tweaked my back a bit on this one. I don't know if you noticed in the video, I had actually had both hands on my handlebars and picked it up like kind of like you would a BMX bike or something. Um, One of the things I noticed was they recommend you actually use something to tie off the front brake lever to the right handlebar grip. In doing that, it keeps the brakes on, so it doesn't roll down if you happen to fall over on an incline, which in both of these cases I did. So that's something I've learned due to some of the troubles I had. This was actually the first and second time that my bike decided to lay down on me. But all in all, I was rewarded with some absolutely stunning scenery and just a really great adventure.